I have one Blu-ray box set, 3 4K box sets, 1 DVD, 14 Blu-rays and 6 4Ks. This is Blu-ray and 4K pickup number 6. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Welcome to another video. I hope you've had a very good week. You're watching Blu-ray and 4K pickup number 6. It's only been a month since I've done number 5, but looking at that pile there, I've actually bought more this month than probably what I ever have done before. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make another one of these videos. I'm just going to crack on with this because I've got quite a lot to get through. Please consider pressing that subscribe button down below for lots more videos if you can. It'd be fantastic to have your support. And as always, please feel free to get involved in the comments down below as well. For this video, I'd love to know anything you guys have brought that's worth mentioning. Put in comments down below, that'd be absolutely great. Okay, the first one, I'm not going to go too much into the first one because I have done an unboxing video. I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. It's for the 35th anniversary of Back to the Future. It's the Steelbooks, 4K Steelbooks. That's the back of the box. I'll just get one out just to show you. So they are the Steelbooks. If you want to see how the DeLorean all matches up, like I say, I'll go into more detail on my unboxing. So that's the Back to the Future 4K Steelbooks 35th anniversary. Okay, here we go. It's a 4K from 2020 Mulan. The colours are really good, I think, on this. The transfer over to 4K is brilliant. If I take the slip cover off, okay, so that's, there you go, got the case there. I did test it for the colours. I haven't actually seen the movie yet. We do plan to watch it tonight, so I'll have to go into, obviously when I do the end of the month film and TV monthly roundup, I'll let you guys know what it's actually like. Okay, so not much to see, just a standard Blu-ray and a 4K disc. That's Mulan from 2020. Next up is an Arrow box set. Now I got this quite cheap. It was going for about £50, but I got it down to 20 in the sale, which I'm really pleased about. And that was from HMV. And it's House. It's got all of them in there. I haven't actually seen all of them. I think I've seen the first one. I'm not actually too sure. I can't really remember. I think the first one was 1985, 1986, I guess. I'm not too sure. That's the box it comes in, and the spine. And the back, loads of different special features as well. It's actually quite a sturdy box, which is what I like as well. So House 1. I love the original artwork. Sorry, not the original artwork. Arrow's artwork, should I say, on that front. It's really good. Not much to see on the back. And if you take this, they are just normal standard Blu-rays. Not much to see, but obviously Arrow do have that reversible artwork. So that's Arrow's artwork there. And then on the back there, we have the original. I have to say, I prefer Arrows. It's really nice. Moving on to House 2, the second story. I think this was 1987. Again, look at that artwork. It's really good. And then taking it out. There you go. It's not much to see. If I do take the cover off, that's Arrow's artwork, and then on the back we have the original artwork, pretty much the same as the first original movie, but I must admit I prefer Arrow's artwork again on that one. They do a very good job, Arrow. House 3, the horror show. Again, another good artwork. I think this was, well, 1987, so this must be 1989. I haven't seen these movies. If you have seen these movies, please do put in them comments down below. What are they actually like? I'm pretty certain I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen any of the others, so I'm looking forward to watching them. So Arrow's artwork there. And it's a bit more better on the original artwork. But again, I'm going with Arrow's artwork as the best. Okay, I'm going to get two. And the last one, House 4, 1992. I'm going for a guess on that one, 92. Home, Deadly Home. That's what it says. Home, Deadly Home, The Repossession. Yeah. Let's see what the original artwork's like on this one. Okay, so that's Arrow's artwork, quite good. And then the original artwork. Again, I'm going with Arrow's artwork, really good on that one. Next up, it's another 4K movie from 1980, The Shining. The transfer in 4K in this is stunning. From a movie from 1980, to watch it, you wouldn't think it's a movie from 1980. It's absolutely brilliant. Take the slip cover off. Inside, again, it's not much to see. You got the 4K movie and the Blu-ray itself. Next up, a movie from 1974, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We actually watched this on Halloween night. It was quite a good movie to watch on Halloween. Really enjoyed it. So inside, it's to this this bonus. This is this too, and then on this one here, you can either have that cover artwork, sorry, or you can have that artwork. Next up, just as normal Blu-ray from 1981, The Howling. Probably the best werewolf movie in that franchise. The rest of them you can pretty much avoid. I have seen pretty much most of them, but I haven't seen this one for years, so this is probably, the, like I say, the best one. The rest of the Howlings you can just avoid them, I think. I won't be buying them, I just wanted to buy the first one. And nothing to see in there, just a normal standard Blu-ray. Next up, now I don't know. I was reading in the paper and they had like the Russian submarines where they come through the British waters and stuff like that, and it made me want to watch a submarine movie. So I actually went ahead and bought two. I've got Crimson Tide from 1995. Obviously Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman. And inside, there you go, just a normal Blu-ray. And a second submarine movie I bought, I've probably seen this movie 3 times. It's one of the best submarine movies I like. It's U-571 from the year 2000. Really good movie. And again, it's just a normal Blu-ray, nothing sort of special to see in there. Oh my word, why did I buy this? I think this was a movie from CEX. I think it was around about a 50p or, no, it's £1 I think it was. Aliens vs Predator from 2004. I think the director was Paul Anderson. Yeah, I think it was £1 from CEX. It's not a great movie. There's a little stain up there which I don't like, but obviously second hand, that's all you can expect really. But yeah, it's not a great movie, but there's a particular scene when they're you've got the Northern Lights. I love the Northern Lights, and that's the only reason for buying this movie was the Northern Lights scene in this movie. It just remembers and sticks out, so I will be watching that again. Next up, I saw this movie at the cinema, I think. I'm not going to commit myself, but I think I did. It's a DVD. The only DVD I've actually bought, the first DVD I bought for ages actually. Swim Fan from 2002. This was 50p from CEX. I remember watching it and I just thought it was quite a good film. My wife's probably going, okay, no, it wasn't. It was rubbish, but I think it was a fairly good movie. So I'm going to be watching that one again. Next up, now I definitely saw this one at the cinema. Again, this was cheap from CEX as well, from 2008. Cloverfield. This one's done with the camcorder, I think, if I remember rightly. So that's Cloverfield. Next up, now this was, I did see this one at the cinema, but this is like going for loads of money in Blu-ray, and I don't understand why, because it's an old movie, but I got it anyway, and it's The Faculty from 1998, starring Josh Hartnett and Elijah Wood. And inside, just a normal Blu-ray. I think I paid £10 for this, but I've seen it for like £20–25. I mean, it's a ridiculous price for just a normal old standard Blu-ray. Next up, a 2020 movie I brought on Blu-ray. You Should Have Left, and starring Kevin Bacon. That was quite a good movie, actually. It's about Kevin Bacon. He takes his family away to the over to Wales, and this Welsh house they stay in, the house isn't all that it seems. It's a very strange house. Lots of strange going-ons in there. Quite a good movie. Definitely worth the watch. Next up, we watched this the other day. Jaws 2 from 1978. Slim Blu-ray. I love the slim Blu-rays. I keep going on about them, but I do, because I'd get so many on my shelves. I've said it before, but I would. And that's nothing inside there. So it's Jaws 2. Certainly not the worst Jaws. I know what the worst Jaws is. I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm not going to get into it. Next up, I bought the Scream trilogy. I don't know why it's a trilogy, because I'm pretty certain there's 4 movies, but they brought this out quite recently, and that's the Scream trilogy. 1986 was Scream, 97 was Scream 2, and I think 2000 was Scream 3. If we just open it up there, see, it's just standard Blu-rays, 1 and then 2 and 3. And the movies there. What else have we got? Next, a 4K movie from 2019, Us. Again, the transfer in 4K was pretty good, very, very good. The only trouble is, I did not understand it. Honestly, I really didn't understand it. When I was doing my TV and monthly watch video, a lot of people did comment on this. A couple of people did, and they really explained it well. So I need to watch it again, and hopefully I'll understand it a lot more, but they have really explained it well, and I just want to thank all of those guys that did actually comment on what the movie is about. Just thank you so much. I'm going to definitely watch this again, because now that I know what it means, I'm probably going to enjoy it a lot more. And a couple of people did say they watched it second time round and it was a lot better, so on this one I do plan to watch again, and that is Us from 2019. Open it up. It's nothing to see really, it's just a standard Blu-ray and the 4K. Next up, an old classic from 1988, Child's Play. Let's take the slip cover off again. Right, okay, so you got it's a different cover there to there. That must be the original artwork. And on the back, I remember renting this out at the video shop when my parents did, but I can't really remember it, so that's why I re-bought it so I can watch it again. And that's Child's Play with obviously Chucky in it. Next up, sorry, that's going to go. Next up, a movie, probably one of the best zombie movies that I've watched for ages. Train to Busan from 2016. I was a bit behind watching this but I'm so pleased I've actually seen it. To be honest, I actually totally forgot about it, and then a good friend Jordan reviewed it, and it just popped back in my mind. Thought, must get that, and yeah, Train to Busan. Like I say, probably one of the best zombie movies I've seen in a long time. Nothing to see inside, just a normal standard Blu-ray. It has got English subtitles, but don't let it put you off because it is a very good movie. Next up, now obviously because it's kind of approaching Christmas, I'm starting to get Christmas movies in, so I've gone for Jingle All The Way from 1996. Obviously starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's about a father who vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure. But guess what? All the shops are out of stock. It's like real life, isn't it? When you try and get a PS5 or something, none of them have any left. So that's Jingle All The Way. Can't wait to watch this one. Right now, there's nothing to see, just a normal Blu-ray standard. I was really impressed with this next one. It's in 4K. I got it quite cheap from, I think it's probably Zavvi. It's A Quiet Place from 2018. The transfer, it's 4K. Hang on, if I can get it out, I'm always getting stuck on this. Okay, so it's a 4K steelbook of A Quiet Place. Okay, I just liked the lights on the front and back. Now if I turn it round, they go white. So you've got white lights on the inside, and on the outside they go red. And then we have the disc. You've just got a 4K red light there on the artwork on the disc, and on the standard Blu-ray, white lights on the artwork. But I just really like the box, basically the artwork on the cover. It's just really good. That's the only reason for buying that in a steelbook. 4K wise, it was good. It was good. It's not the best 4K transfer I've seen, but yeah, it was good. Next up, now this is one I've saw at the cinema. It used to be one of my favourite franchises. The Mummy in 4K from 1999. If I take you round to the spine there, and then round to the back, it's not really much to see if I just lift that silly little flimsy card up, and then the front there. Let's take these out. Okay, so starting with the box, it's quite a flimsy box. It's not as solid as House. Can easily get damaged. And then let's start with The Mummy from 1999. It's a really good movie, and inside there isn't a great deal to see. You've got the 4K there and the standard Blu-ray. That's pretty much it. I did actually think the transfer in 4K was really good. Especially on the sand and the treasure in the pyramids, it really was glowing. It was quite a good picture. And then we got, next up in that box set is The Mummy Returns from 2001. And there. So we've got 4K there. And then turning that over. Just a standard Blu-ray. And last up, The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor from 2008. Just apologise if you can hear some fireworks going off. Okay, if I open up, so we've got the 4K edition. And it's just the same as the others, the normal standard Blu-ray. And then next, because I got the Mummy box set, this one was out before the third Mummy came out. The Scorpion King, starring Dwayne Johnson, obviously The Rock. It's actually one of his first movie roles. His first movie role was The Mummy Returns. I think he made an appearance in that, but actually on his own, this was probably one of his first movie roles. Nothing to see inside. 4K transfer, which I found really good. And a normal Blu-ray. Again, when he had his head in the sand, you could see every detail on his face, all his pores on his face. It was really detailed. So that was the Scorpion King. Next up, now this is one of my favourite movies of all time. I don't really mention it that much, but I saw it at the cinema. I just love the empty New York, and that is I Am Legend from 2007. There's a particular thing when I'm testing, I always stick this in, my wife will tell you, I'm always, when I get a new sound system or whatever, for the DVD, the Blu-ray player or the 4K player, and I get a new sound system, I always have to you put this in and put it on chapter 2, where that red Mustang Shelby GT500, is it? That's going through the empty New York streets. You can just hear it echoing with the noise of the engine, and then you've got the deers running in front of the car, and that it's just so good to test, like with the speakers. And that always drive my wife crazy because I always stick it on, and it's just the 4K and obviously the standard Blu-ray. But yeah, when Will Smith's driving that car and like I say, you've got the deers that run out in front of him and he's trying to shoot the deers, absolutely fantastic. I have to have that in 4K, and the picture quality was pretty good, if I must say. It's a lot better than the standard Blu-ray. Next up, my first 101 film. I've never had a 101 film, but I heard this was coming out and I had to get it. Jeepers Creepers from 2001. Look at the artwork on that. That is really good. It wasn't the best movie, but it is so good for like the first, I don't know, half hour when they're just travelling along the road and you're not seeing anything. It's actually quite eerie and spooky, and I love eerie and spooky movies. So that's Jeepers Creepers. Inside, what we're getting is the movie and the bonus features. There's actually quite a few special features that you get on there. Jeepers Creepers, probably again the best movie out of the franchise. I've seen them all, and that one's the best one in my opinion. Last up, I've gone for a 4K box set, Mission Impossible. Again, this was reduced in the sale. I didn't know whether to hang on because obviously the new movie's coming out, or might be coming out next year. So I didn't know whether to hold on until they released a new complete set. But then I thought, well, if you're gonna buy it in 4K, it's gonna be very expensive with that new movie in there as well. So I just went for this one while it was in the sale. And that's Mission Impossible, the 6 movie collection. It's got them all in there. If I just take them out, show you this box quickly. Again, a very flimsy box, can easily get damaged. And then we have, that's what it's like there. So this one's got MI1, MI2, MI3, MI4, Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation. And you can see all the discs are in there in 4K. And then we have Mission Impossible Fallout, that's the latest one. So if you start this one on its own, and you've got the 4K, the Blu-ray and the bonus features as well. And then you get another one, and it's got all the movies on standard Blu-ray. But it's a really good set to get, especially when it's in the sale. There you go, that's standard Blu-rays. You won't get confused because obviously you got the new movie there in 4K, and then they're the same covers, but obviously you got the 4K and the Blu-ray there. And that is all I've actually bought for this month. More than what I normally buy. Coming Monday, we have an unboxing video of the Dawn of the Dead. It's a fantastic set. It's one of the best sets around. That is coming Monday. It's been dispatched. I've just had an email from HMV. It's been dispatched and it will be arriving Monday. So I will be doing an unboxing on that. That'll be coming Monday. Next Friday is 1 year exactly since I showed my face on YouTube. So next Saturday, I'm going to be having a YouTube 1 year on YouTube celebration. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can. It'd be absolutely fantastic to have you on board. Please also do get involved in the comments down below as well. Anything you guys have bought this month that's worth mentioning, or this week, please do put them in the comments because I'd love to check them out. And if there's anything I haven't seen, I'm definitely going to be checking them ones out. You've been watching Carl on the channel Carlini09. I will see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend. See you Monday. Bye bye.